Yes.
144,000
Plethora of
people.
knowledge.
It's
he
amazing.
was.
You know, it really is amazing that it makes us feel good to know we're on the right track. Now, part two of the right track is this.
Cowboy and Lucky. Let me explain Cowboy and Lucky. and this goes beyond Cowboy and Lucky.
Correct.
This goes to Cowboy and Lucky the movie. This goes to Cowboy and Lucky something else. This goes to The Unjust.
Yeah.
This goes to Texas Dining. And we had the idea, and we did it in Phoenix with The Unjust, to put it on TV, sell our own advertising. Bam!
Yeah.
Worked fine. Came back to Waco, didn't work fine.
Yeah.
Now, what we have found out from Dwayne at Fox is, hey, you bring us programming, we'll use it. We won't pay you for it, but we'll use it.
Correct.
And you can put whatever commercials you want in it.
Correct.
Well, we didn't know how to get those sponsors. We didn't know how to get the Budweisers and the ShamWows. And walking by, I think it was Blue Vision, Blue Media.
Blue Water Media.
Blue Water Media out of Clearwater, Florida. He went, why aren't y'all doing this? And we went,
We will be.
we had never heard of it.
Correct. Never heard of it.
And it's called direct response. And those are commercials which consist of 800 numbers, websites that they want people to go to immediately.
They have the content but nowhere to put it in affordable. And now we have it's a marriage.
Right.
We'll pay you X amount of dollars since you're paying X amount of dollars or your show's already on. Mm-hmm. So it really is a huge thing for us, and it's pretty much the future of.
Yeah, it's simply The Unjust. We'll start on immediately.
Yeah.
Because there's already 7 episodes. There are 14 commercials in a 21-minute show in a 30-and-a-half-hour segment, which means we can sell advertising, and there's tons of it because they contact them. He said, man, we probably get 80 or 90 a year, but some of them don't work for our programming, so we just turn them away. And I went, well, he went, I dang sure will give them to you.
So that was huge.
Direct response, media buyers are just the same as commercials. And so we just make a product, throw the commercials in it, send it to every TV station across the nation. And they're looking for content, and with it being free,
they put it on. Now, we do have a secret. We do have a secret that we will probably reveal on Monday because we have a few things we need to talk about over the weekend with what's going on. But let's get into what we're now about to do. And I don't know if it's going to be next week or so that we can start. We got the okay from Lee for pretty much domestically for the movie.
Yes. Which means everybody's been asking for a DVD.
Correct.
And we went, well, we need to hold off. Just for the simple fact, our distributor tells us when. And so after sitting down with him and going, and the meeting was at a roulette table, okay?
Yes, it was.
But he went, listen, we don't have any problem with you guys selling CDs in and around your hometown.
Correct.
He went, that's not our big market, no concern. So pre-orders will go out probably Monday because we don't want to have a stack of DVDs.
Correct. Like we do our shirts all the time.
Yeah, we don't need any insulation.
Right.
So we don't need them stacked up on the wall.
Here's what you're going to get, and Chris is doing this. It's going to be a weekend project. You will be getting via text, via the Facebook, via the MySpace, your Cowboy and Lucky poster with your pre-sale that will be sent out. So we're going to be pushing, and I'm going to be pushing while he's working, really on you guys helping us push this out. Because now, as soon as you order it, as soon as you pre-sell it, buy it, as soon as it comes in, I think you said it takes almost about 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. As soon as they come in, we already have the information. Stephanie starts mailing them out.
Well, we're going to take 2 weeks of pre-orders, then we'll put it in, 2 weeks to get them back. So from today, it's a month. And what we want to try to do is we want to try to coincide that with maybe another showing at the Hippodrome. Just a one night, Saturday night. Let's pack the place one more time, enjoy ourselves, and then we're going to the next project.
Which we gotta keep that under lock and key for just a little bit, because we did have a huge, two big things that were huge this weekend that we can't really tell you about, or this week.
Well, we go to higher powers with it.
Correct.
First. There are people behind the scenes, believe it or not.
It is exciting. Now, you saw the pictures, you read the Twitters, we got a lot about what's going on. So, I'm going to detail in this last few minutes of what happened the night, which was Monday night. What happened Monday night?
Yeah, other than the TV convention.
Other than a TV, once we left the TV convention at about 6 o'clock. So, here we go.
First off, you went over here, you got back, he started, but you were like, oh, I don't know. So I was like, what's the favorite idea? I was like, we're gonna shoot that. Now he starts boozing it up. Boozing it up. So he took shots. I had to. I went with no beer, I went with red. So we go to the club. In the club, we're dancing. We're dancing. See, we get out of it. Yeah, we were all like, we're dancing. So he sees, it's a chick with Precious. I thought, oh my God, Precious is in the building. So I go to the Colombian, midget. He gets drunk, goes back to the MGM in the long hallway. I'm out in the parking lot. And I thought I was going to be the one getting some. So I go upstairs. I come back, I go back up. I stand tall. I'm looking down the hall. She comes back. It's shaking because Precious is right there. So now we're like, oh, it was unbelievable. Yeah, you come back to the room with me, and I go, listen, I'm out. And the door shut. And she leaves. Okay, so now, walk in like that. Okay. And we were back like that, and he was going to shut the door. She was like,
Then what happened is I come out of the elevator, and I turned the door, and I turned down the hall, and the hall we were staying on was gone. It was gone.
We have a long hallway at the Hooters. Somebody had closed the doors, and him being a little bit tipsy, he thought the hall had been cut off. He thought he was on the wrong floor.
So I go down, and we're in 624, and I go down, and it stops at 614. Now, this is 4:30 in the morning.
This is a rat in a maze. Y'all ever seen that? Where it's like...
So I turn around, and I go back to the elevator, and I'm going, did I get on the wrong elevator? And I go, there ain't but one elevator.
True.
So I go back down the hall.
To the door.
And I probably stood there 30 seconds. Like, am I just going to sleep out here in the hall? Well, luckily the door had just a crack. I mean, it looked like the hall was gone.
Now this, like we said, and what we just told you what happened, this was the biggest shot of Patron I've ever seen you drink.
Oh,
it was in a 44-ounce cup. I'm not kidding you. So, with all that being said, we had a great time. We are glad to be back. We learned a ton of where to take Red Sea to the next level with our sponsors.
Right.
And just so you know, Texas Dining was handed off to the Food Network and the Travel Channel, which now they will look at. But no matter what, we will have a Texas Dining show on redc2.com.
And, before we get out, I should say, let's say bye to the Kickboxer.
Kickboxer.
We had a great time.
I got a big shout out to Kelly, my new friend who goes to school online in DeSoto. How do you go to school online? Wasn't that something great?
I don't know, but...
All right, we got to be out. We're out of here. So until tomorrow, I am Russ. He is Chris.